Here we have 100 acts tonight. We have 100 talented people that are all going to do 40-minute sets. But the reason we're here is to encourage you guys. Look at me with the thumb coming out like a politician. The thumb comes out. We are here to get you guys. First of all, how many people have volunteered already? Have gotten out there and done work? Okay. Shame on you if you have not. But this is your opportunity because the last weekend is this weekend. And that's what we're trying to get everybody to do, is to participate through Swing Left and a lot of other great organizations too. So let's have fun tonight. We got a lot of incredible, unbelievably talented people here tonight. We're going to get it started with a tremendous comedian from Saturday Night Live. And she has a special coming out. I don't want to get anything wrong tonight, so Pizza Mind on the Amazon service. I'd like to...
Good. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you guys are here too. Thank you for coming. Ow! I just moved here to LA from New York a couple months ago. Thank you. Thank you for your support. I'm the first to do it. First to move from New York to LA. Very ballet? The Beast? Okay. I guess I won't go to the ballet. I don't know my stuff yet, but I'll figure it out. And I moved to New York 10 years ago. And when I first moved there, I was broke and like doing odd jobs. And I had a lot of time on my hands because no one was paying me for my time yet. And there was one day where I went to the grocery store and I saw a bag of apples for 49 cents. And I was like, apples for 49 cents? This is my lucky day. Yes, I got a deal. Bought the apples, took them home, opened the bag, and they were all bruised. I didn't know that some grocery stores did this, where they will take the bruised apples from the bunch, put them in a bag, sell them for cheaper so that you can use them for baking purposes if you want to. My kitchen and my life were not in the right place for me to be baking at that time. So I was like, well, someone should have these apples. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do a good deed. I'm gonna go out into the world and give homeless people these apples. Because they're still edible and someone should eat them and not me. So I go out and I go to the subway with my bag of apples, and I didn't have to look very far because right across from me on the subway train was a homeless woman. She had a shopping cart full of stuff, 42 coats, and I was like trying to think of how I could start a conversation with her to smoothly get into the apple situation. And I didn't have to think there very long because she started a conversation with me. She saw my shoes and she goes, I like your silver shoes. Are you a dancer? And I was like, no, I just like silver shoes. And then she goes, well, I used to have silver shoes because I used to be a dancer. And I was like, do tell! And she tells me how she used to be a dancer, and she just talks for a long time, and I just listen. She talks about her boyfriend, who's also homeless and sometimes steals from her, and it's like riveting. And then she tells me about all the bathrooms that I could use, the public restrooms in the city in case I ever need them. She gets out her paper towel roll, she goes, every woman needs this. And I was like, yes, bitch, we all need paper towels. And then she goes, do you want to see my pet? And I was like, oh, no, no. And then she pulls out a Beanie Baby. I was like, oh, that's okay, that's fine, that's good, that is good. I mean, it's not good that she thought a stuffed animal was a pet, but it was good that she didn't have a live animal on this train. And then I'm trying to think about how to guide the conversations to the apples, because that's my mission of the day. And she says something like, oh, I don't know when I'm gonna get my next meal. And I go, funny you should mention that. I happen to have a full bag of apples, because that's normal. Of course, I'm just solely carrying one bag of apples and no other groceries on my person. Would you like some? And she goes, sure, I don't want to take all your apples, but I'll take one. She reaches in the bag, pulls out an apple and she goes, "Oh, it's a good thing I took this. It's bruised, and I wouldn't want you to eat it." And I felt like shit. I felt so terrible. I thought I was doing this woman a favor, and like any other homeless person I came across, by giving them bruised apples. And this woman was sacrificing her palate to save mine, because she was like, "Oh, you deserve better." And then I just sheepishly took the bag and I was like, "Yeah, thanks, good talking to you," and left and just ended my apple crusade, because I was like, what's wrong with me? I need to do better. This woman was doing what I was trying to do by showing care and concern for the people around her. And I think we should all follow her lead. Like, I feel like you already are doing a great job of being here and showing that you care, but I think this weekend you could go even farther by talking to the people in your community, knocking on doors, calling people, and actually getting them really excited for the midterm elections, because it's very important. And yeah, I can cheer for that. Yeah, that lady really taught me something, because no matter where you come from, where you live, what you're doing with your life, no one deserves bad apples. And no one deserves to tolerate bad apples just because that's what we've been given. So I think if we all work together and work really hard this weekend, we can put some good apples in office. Thank you very much. Now I want to bring to the stage the Chief Marketing Officer and founding member of Swing Left, Michelle Fanaki.
Have volunteered for a Democratic campaign with Swing Left, or is signed up to do so this weekend? Raise your hands. Yes! Yes! Okay, 2 words. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Another question. How many of you are new to Swing Left or the last weekend? Raise your hands. Okay, cool, yeah, awesome. We need you. Thank you. So, for those of you who are new, Swing Left is a national grassroots organization of people working all across the country together with one goal, which is to take back democratic control of the House of Representatives in Tuesday's midterm elections, and to put a giant check on the power currently held by Trump and the GOP. Yeah? So who is Swing Left? Many of us are first-time volunteers, people who have become newly politically active since the 2016 election, myself included. We're also many veteran political organizers and volunteers, people who have been doing this for a long time, people like some of my colleagues and Swing Left team members who are going to come out on stage a little bit later, who are thrilled to welcome newbies into volunteering and connect you with the things that you can do to have the most impact on the midterms. Many of us are also women. As you've been seeing across the country, women are running for office, volunteering, taking on leadership positions in their communities to organize volunteers, and generally speaking, powering activist movements like never before. And what is the last weekend? The last weekend is this weekend. Yeah, it's the last weekend before the midterms on Tuesday, and it's both the best and the last time to volunteer. And the fact of the matter is that we need every single person in this room. We need all of your friends. We need as many people as humanly possible out there volunteering this weekend, because it's actually really possible that we might not take back the House on Tuesday if we don't all do the work. It's going to be a really close race. Control of the House is going to come down to probably just a few swing districts, and maybe even just a few votes. And what this means is that individuals like us this year have an outsized opportunity to make a really critical difference. Yes. So we need everybody out there. So thank you for being here tonight, and thank you for volunteering this weekend. Each of you can be heroes, and we're going to show you a little video right now that will tell you why. Thanks, guys.
Have you ever wanted to be an action movie hero?
You know, the big strapping guy who kicks in the door at the last minute and says,
"Come with me if you want to not die." Or the lady space captain who's like super smart, but also a supermodel. Well, guess what? You can be.
The movie is called The Last Weekend.
The Last Weekend. The Last Weekend.
And unfortunately, it is 100% happening in real life.
We're talking about the last weekend before the midterm elections.
And we need you. Yes, you.
To be the hero.
You can be the star of this real-life hypothetical movie, but not so hypothetical because, as we've established, it's happening.
You can be The Rock.
You can be Linda Hamilton in The Terminator, just messing up robots with your bare goddamn hands.
I mean, we are all fighting bots. That is kind of, that really isn't. It's too deep a metaphor. It cuts too close. You could be Tom Cruise, where you're doing that really fast run on set.
Breathing through his nose. Woo! And then runs too fast. And breaking his foot because he's 50 years old and by God, he's only a fucking man. That could be you.
You just have to volunteer, knock on doors, make phone calls, and remind people to vote.
Volunteer on that last weekend. We need you.
There really is just so much at stake. The opioid crisis, a woman's right to choose.
The Supreme fucking Court.
Because that went well. Did you know that that's a lifetime appointment? Did you guys all know that that was a life? That's forever.
Our government keeping children in cages.
That is really happening.
Look, you were so good in the first part of the movie. You marched, you rallied, you texted friends in the middle of the night. What the
Fuck is happening? But now, all the chips are down. And we've got to bring this baby home. So put on your tight white tank top, whip off your glasses, and let your hair fall down out of that tight bun to reveal how hot you were all along.
Do it.
Just do it.
Just be the hero.
Commit today to volunteering for the last weekend.
Yeah, come on, you guys. Make some noise. This is so incredible. My name is Steve Pearson. I am the manager at Swing Left Academy. And I have so many friends here, so many of you guys who have been volunteering in Southern California. I want to say thank you for being a hero. For all of you guys who are about to volunteer this weekend, thank you for stepping up and doing the necessary work to win elections, right? So I started out, like many of us, as a volunteer right after the election because we had the worst election night party ever with my daughter and a bunch of her friends to watch the first female president get elected. It was not a good party. But we knew that action is the best antidote for anxiety. So we got involved with Swing Left and we started organizing in Southern California. What I didn't know was all of the options right here. We are the tip of it. Southern California is essential to taking back the House. So there are so many opportunities for you guys to get involved, and I want you to find this amazing community that I was fortunate enough to find. And I want you to know that there is a space for you to do impactful work, and it happens this weekend. Oh my God, it's really this weekend, isn't it? So, what we're going to do right now is, first of all, do you think we can do it? Yeah! Do you think we can take back the House? Yeah! What are we going to do? Turn the House blue. What are we going to do? Turn the House blue. What are we going to do? Turn the House blue. What are we going to do? Turn the House blue. That's right. Thank you guys very much for volunteering and being heroes.
Crock that pot! That's what we're doing tonight, not anything else. How's everybody changed? I was Downstairs, it's like Rock and Roll Hall of Fame down there. And you're not going to believe who's down there. The Rolling Stones. But, you know, I did feel like fat, bearded Eric Swalwell with that white shirt tucked in. So now I'm rock and roll Tim. I'm just a rock and roll guy. Okay? I have to tell you this. This is important. How many people are thinking about voting on Tuesday? This is coming this Tuesday. Anybody not voting? You voted. How many people voted already? Okay. Now, how many people have volunteered? I already asked that question, but how many people pledged to volunteer this weekend for real? For real. Come on. Now, I'm going to do something that you never, ever see at a live event. It annoys the hell out of us performers, us artists, is using your phone. How many people brought their cell phone with them tonight? I can see you using it already. Did everybody bring their phone with them tonight? Okay. So here's what we're going to do. They have figured out that when you volunteer and get active on the last weekend, it makes a huge difference because people can't think past 48 hours, right? So if you go to their door or you call them this weekend, it's going to make a huge impact. So what I want everybody to do is take out your phones, or if you brought your iPad, that would probably work. We could get you connected to the Wi-Fi here. Did anybody bring an iPad? It's embarrassing when you're at a show, you see somebody bring out a big iPad. So take out your phones. Let me see it. Hold them up so I can see the light. No, I need them. No, don't turn the lights on. Pretend you're at an Elton John concert. He's playing Candle in the Wind. Perfect. Okay, that's most of you. And here's what you're going to do. You are going to type. Open up your text. Do it. Don't be cool. Do it. You're going to type this number in. This is what it says. Open your text box, whatever that is. I guess it's your messages. Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming. Text. Hello. I'm on stage. I know you're catching it. Hi. I'm right here. Are the speakers working? Can people hear me? Okay. So, you are going to dial this number into your text machine. 5. It's like bingo. 50409 with the text weekend, all in big caps. Who's doing it? Who's doing it? Okay, so then what else do you do? You're going to receive a message from a resist bot. That's always good news. You always love getting messages from bots. That's our partner, though. Don't erase it. Next, enter the number of hours you will commit to volunteering for the last weekend. That would be for a full day. They've indicated here a full day would be 8 hours. I think we got that. 8 hours would be nice, but you know, you probably have other stuff to do. So can we do, who wants to do 8 hours? Is anybody doing 8 hours? You're doing it. Who's doing 6 hours? Who's doing 6? I should have worked from the bottom up. How many people are doing 1 hour? Boo. Boo for the 1 hour. 4 hours. Who wants to do 4 hours? Who's pledging to do 4 hours? 8 hours. Where's my 8 hour people? My 8 hour heads. Okay, so there you go. Now provide your zip code. What's your zip? Do you know your zip code? Put your zip code in. Is it working? Yes. Is there cell service here? That would be important. And finally, your email address so Swing Left can contact you. Because I'm sure you're not on their list, right? If you wouldn't be here, you probably are on their list. All right, so did we do it? All right, now, I have a very, very, very special guest that's going to come out here and continue to get you excited. Do we have any new citizens here? New citizens like from this year that have just become, really? From where? Boston? Son of a bitch. Come on. Hey, listen, I don't think they're citizens in my city, LA. They just kicked our ass at the third World Series. You might as well make it a different country. No, do we have any citizens who have just become American citizens here tonight? No. There's 200,000 people here. There's got to be somebody. Well, we got somebody that's going to come out on the stage that has just become an American citizen, and she wants to talk to you. She works for Uber. She's incredibly small. Let us welcome to the stage the one and the only Mini Driver, ladies and gentlemen. Mini Driver. She approved that joke. I asked permission.
That is possibly the worst intro I've ever heard in my life. I cannot tell you how happy I am to be here, and I know... Hi Mika. Hi Dana. I know I sound like I'm English, and I am, but I recently renounced the Queen, and I'm not fucking joking, you have to renounce the Queen. But I crossed my fingers behind my back, because I figured that now she has an American granddaughter. It's fine, we're cool. So you know, last year, December 21st, I went to the LA Convention Center with 6,000 other people from 120 different countries. And I know you've all probably seen 6,000 people at some filthy festival or at a concert or something. But 6,000 people in a flat open space on folding chairs is something to behold. And because we were all there for the same reason, there was this very strange gestalt that was created. So I'd heard from my friends who'd also become citizens that Obama's video, which plays on this huge screen in the convention center, welcoming you, was one of the most beautiful orations, that it brought people to tears and definitely to their feet, and it was this amazing thing. So I knew that I should probably lower my expectations somewhat. And I have to say, you know, I wasn't disappointed by how incredibly disappointing it was. I'm not going to do a Donald Trump impression, although I would love to, because it sort of sounds like Cartman and Bob Dylan. But I'm not kidding you. This is what he said, and I sat there with my 6,000 mates from 120 countries. There's never been a better time to be an American, because I'm the president. There has never been a better time to be an American because I'm the president. America has never been so great before. You are lucky to be here while I'm in charge. These are the words that he said. And at the end of this video, there's loads of sea to shining sea kind of shots, and the whole thing in his awful voice, and then him, like, crazy white eyes and pumpkin, and it's not Halloween. And nobody really does anything. Like, there's not even so much as a smattering of applause. There's this sort of awkward, now we're awkward, orcs gestalt. Completely and utterly, what do we do? And so the judge gets up to swear us in. And she's a woman. And you raise your hand, and everybody's saying in unison these words, and feeling with your heart, and feeling that you're pledging to something but not someone, and it feels strange and odd and leaderless. And at the end of our swearing in, she goes to go and sit down, and then she thinks twice about it, and she comes back and she stands at the microphone and she says, I would just like to remind you of who you are and what you come from, and how the basic tenets of this country are based on immigration. They're based on immigrants. They're based on people being invited and people deciding to come and create families and love and community and work ethic and a whole country. And she spoke without ever once deriding the current president, without referencing him, and everything she did was to remind us to connect with what it means to be an American. And as I was literally 40 seconds into being an American, I can tell you I was very moved. I was proud that it was a woman, it was a Latina woman, saying this, and how beautifully she spoke up against this nonsense. And we all came outside the convention center, and probably about 6,000 of us all went over to sign up to be a Democrat booth. And that's what happened. And my mother came with me, and she cried through the entire thing. She's like, you have to renounce the Queen. And she was like, why are you running into the fire? Why? And I said, because I love it here. and America has afforded me the most incredible career and life, and I want to help make it better. And this Tuesday will be my first time voting in this country. And I'm very proud. I'm very happy. And thank you all for showing up tonight. This is a wonderful event. And I'm now going to introduce to you the wonderful Bird and the Bee with Dave Grohl. And maybe some special guests.
Hi guys. We're just gonna play. Alright, here we go. I don't know about you guys, but I've been sort of operating on a little level of anxiety just for Tuesday. So I'm hoping that right now, we're just gonna let that shit go and just have a good time. So if you guys wanna, I don't know, like speak in tongues or jump around or whatever you want to do, I give you permission. Alright, so let's have some fun for a minute.
7 777 quindecillion 770. What you want is 700.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep playing. Are you guys all gonna volunteer? I'm going on Sunday, so maybe I'll see you out there. All right, so again, just I'm shaking it up. I'm shaking it up.
Would you ever be my
surprise for you guys. I'm a little nervous because I had to be reminded of his name because I got so nervous, but the fucking mayor is coming out right now.
This is a little bit better. How you doing, Los Angeles? Make some noise, City of Angels. On my playlist and yours, we are so lucky. Are you guys ready to swing left? Are you sick and fucking tired of it all? They told me not to say that, but I think we all feel that right now. Let me get real for just a minute and then we'll get back to celebrating, because this is real. This is about, every politician always says it's the most important election in your lifetime because they're usually on the ballot. I'm not on the ballot, and this is the most important election in our lifetime. This is a moment when we either take this country back or we give another piece of it up. Because every single day we watch and we see a president and a Congress who define their success by what they can take from America and from Americans. They literally define their success by what they can subtract from our lives. Take our health care away. Take our voting rights away. Take away our women's rights. Take away our environmental protections. Take away who we are. Take away our alliances. Under this president who is going to improve our health care, expand that, and reduce our deficit, we have a deficit that has actually gone up and health care costs that have unfortunately risen and health care gone down. We see at this moment all of us called as Americans to decide whether or not we will let Washington, D.C. define us or whether we will define us. And I want to ask you again, are you ready to win on Tuesday? Are you ready to fight for this country? Are you ready to fight in California, in districts in Orange County, and here in Los Angeles County, and San Diego County, and the Central Valley, where we can flip 6 or 7 or 8 seats right here in California? Are you ready to see other states do their part, from Florida and Georgia, where we can have not just a blue wave, but a black wave of African Americans elected to be governors for the first time? Are you ready for a pink wave of women who are sick and tired of it, and they're saying, we're going to run and take power ourselves? And a green wave of people unlike our president who won't deny climate change, but will fix it for our children. Are you ready? Because I'm ready too. And in this city, in this moment, in this country, we define ourselves not by the politics of subtraction and division, but we define ourselves by the politics of addition and multiplication. We are at our best when we see each other in each other. When I see babies who are separated at the border from their mothers, I see my grandfather, Salvador, carried over the border 100 years ago as a war refugee, not as a part of a marauding caravan of criminals, but as a 1-year-old baby whose mother picked him up to start a new future, who came here to Boyle Heights, who fought for this country in World War II, who earned his citizenship, who became a union barber, took classes 2 blocks away from here, opened up a barber shop that my grandmother and he saved pennies for. She was a union meat packer. And I'm here representing this city today because this country said, we belong. I am sick and tired of a president who says we do not belong. We all belong in this country. And we all belong in its future. And by supporting Swing Left, you are saying, I'm not going to be passive and wait. I'm going to let Washington know power comes from us to Washington and not vice versa. Yeah. Yes. So let me just say one last thing. Because you wonder sometimes what American history feels like, right? You get a history book and you flip through those pages. And on page 76, slavery just ends, as if there wasn't a struggle to make that happen. And page 89, women suddenly get the right to vote. And page 102, we defeat fascism in World War II. In page 112, the schools are desegregated. 115, suddenly farm workers are organizing. Page 122, suddenly we can marry whoever we love in this country. But when you're in the midst of that struggle, it can feel slow and it can feel painful. There are dark days, and putting those paragraphs down in the book of American history can move slowly. But make no mistake, my friends, this is our chapter. And we're going to close off this chapter and put it in the dustbin of history, along with an orange man who leads us, who we're going to throw in the dustbin of history to say it's our country, our chapter, and we're taking it back. Thank you, Los Angeles. Thank you, California. Thank you, America. Let's go win. Thank you.
That's how you do it. All right. So we got a good song for that.
Finally.
Yeah. I didn't understand what you said, but I'm all for it. Say it again. Okay, here we go. Come on. You guys all know this song. Come on, get on your foot. Yeah, come on. All Beck to the stage.
Holy shit, Beck! Beck! Yeah! Just clap your hands. Where it's at? Got two turntables and a microphone.
lasers up here. Nobody has lasers. Something to figure out what it was.
You got what you paid for. Don't go home though. There's much more show. I went to go see Beck when I was in college. Are you done? Everybody good? Are you good? Yeah, you cool? You gonna stay up here? This is cool. You can stay up here if you want. I went to go see Beck, I don't know, 1996 or something in Philadelphia. Many years, crashing there. And I went to one of those big arenas in Philadelphia to go see Beck, and my friend had he had floor tickets, you know, so it was like you guys, right there on the floor. But I had the seats, you know. So I decided I was going to step over the barrier and sneak down to the floor, and a security guard just watched me do it the whole time. And I stepped over, and I got kicked out. So I never got to see Beck until tonight! I think I've seen him since then, but it's a great show. We're not talking, buddy. We're not having a whole... Did you volunteer yet?
Yes!
What'd you do? What'd you volunteer? How'd you volunteer?
East LA.
Making calls?
All around the area.
Canvassing. How many canvassers we have here today? Get up there knocking those doors. I went and canvassed last weekend. Not the last weekend, but last weekend I went and canvassed in Santa Clarita. I'm not supposed to say why, I'm not supposed to say for who, but I was in Santa Clarita. You know what's happening up there. And had a good time doing it. A lot of people weren't home. But you got to go out there. You can't be afraid. You got to knock on those doors. Get that data back. Get knock on the doors. Get that data. Get that data back to the place. All right, I want to keep the show moving along. That's why I'm here. You getting a drink? Going to the bathroom? Everybody good? Are we having fun? It's a good show. I'd like to welcome to the stage an accomplished man. One of the greats. What can you say? Man with 2 first names, which I think is impressive. Mr. Adam Scott wants to talk to you today. Mr. Adam Scott.
Yeah. Hey guys. Got some people up front here. Those are the real fans, right? How's it going, everybody? Is everybody having a good time? That was incredible, right? That was fucking amazing. So I'll be quick. You know, it's intense right now, right? To be an American person, it's crazy. I mean, it's like fucking Jesus Christ, right? So that's how I've been feeling every day about it. But then, you know, it got me thinking about physics, right? Physics, there's sort of just this basic law of physics, what I understand to be the most basic law of physics in the physical universe, which is for every action there is a reaction, right? So for every action there's a reaction. But also, I feel like I don't know if that's still the case, because everything is shifting right now. I think that's what there's something that we're all feeling, right? You feel it when you wake up in the morning, you feel it when you lay down at night or sit down, depending on how you sleep. It's this thing that we're all feeling, and I think things are shifting and changing. So every action, there's a reaction. I think it's 2018, for every action, there's 1 million reactions. And then the day after that, for every action, there's 10 million reactions. And then the next day, 100 million reactions. And we all react together. And we react standing up, and we react at the ballot box. So on Tuesday, we're going to show them what reacting is. We're going to show them what real strength is. Strength of heart and character and truth and liberty and our republic and our constitution and democracy. We are going to stand up and react and show them together. So, in the meantime, everybody, please welcome Karen O and Nick Zinner of the Yeah!
All right. you. We got a fan in the audience tonight. Yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm so happy here to support Swing Left. And yeah, are you ready to fucking win on Tuesday? Thank you for being here.
My push-ups are.
Oh! Yes. You're in trouble. Are there really any super volunteers here? We thought there might not be.
Find super volunteers.
Huh?
Find them. What do you mean by super volunteers?
Are you a super volunteer?
Define them.
Find them?
Define.
Well, we want to thank the super volunteers, but if they're not here, maybe a super volunteer? Everybody's super. We shall not create any hierarchy of volunteering. So, are we all having fun again? This is a big party. Are we ready for the next speakers? We've got a couple speakers that are going to come out here. And the night's completely falling apart, but that's what it is. It's fun. We're having fun, right? It's a good time. Dave Grohl, this guy plays with anybody, apparently.
Apparently.
All right, so I'd like to bring out Steve. Is Steve ready? Steve? And Steve's coming back out with Jenny Ice. Spraying Jenny Ice over here. These two guys are coming out of fun
First of all, I want to introduce your Western Field Director, Jennifer Ice, who's coordinating all this amazing volunteer energy into these campaigns and making it happen. And she's going to tell you a little bit about what it's like in the field.
I am, it's true, and I get my own mic to do it. You beautiful people, look at you. These amazing artists, these great souls are here tonight to support you and what you're going to do on the last weekend. You are the superstars. But I gotta tell you what it means to me to see all these faces. This has been a bad week. My great-grandfather Lee, when he was 3 years old, escaped from a burning shtetl, hiding under the hay in a hay wagon, to come to this country as Jewish emigres. So let me just tell you what it means to me that you're all here today. That we're going to actually fight this weekend, how important it is. 2 years ago, I remember what I was doing. I was working for the Clinton campaign here in California, and we thought we had it. What fools. Do not get complacent. We have to turn out this weekend. I tell you, do you ever live in California and wonder if your vote matters in presidential years? You know what? I have great news for you. This year, your vote matters. Because we are within just miles of 5 crucial swing districts. Crucial. Steve will give you the geography lesson in a minute. Cheer him on. It's good. But what this means is, we have to vote this year. Now you've all done that. Raise your hands again if you've already voted. I'm speaking to the choir. But let me tell you what the next step has to be. Because it's not enough. Each one of you has to get 5 friends to come with you and knock on the doors. Each one of you. Because without you, we can't do it. Like Michelle said at the beginning of this evening, we can do this if we do the work. It is not in the bag. You want to tell them where we can volunteer?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's right. Thank you. Give it up for Jenny Ives. She's this woman, first of all, never stops working. She will hopefully on Wednesday for a little bit, and then she'll get right back to it again. But what she said is absolutely true. This blue wave we hear is not a wave of sentiment. It's not a wave of good feeling. It is the result of actions by people just like you, knocking on doors, making those phone calls, doing the work that wins elections. So just up the 5 freeway, you'll be traveling the 5 a lot, is CA 25. That's Santa Clarita and Simi Valley and the Antelope Valley where they really need volunteers. And then just down south, we've got Orange County districts. Anyone from CA 48 here? A lovely place to canvass. Right on the ocean, Laguna Beach and Newport Beach and Huntington Beach. CA45. Anyone from CA45 here?
Irvine.
All right, so we need some volunteers there. CA45 is like Tustin and Irvine in there, and then just above there we have CA39. Yeah, CA39, make some noise! Very important swing district, and that's around Fulton and Brea. And we need you guys down there talking to voters and making sure they get their asses to the polls like you guys are going to do as well. So thank you so much.
That's going out knocking on doors. How many of you have already canvassed? Freaking superstars. Canvassing is actually very pleasant. You talk to people, and this time of year, what we call GOTV, what does that stand for? Get out and vote. This time of year, remember all that phone banking you've been doing? Remember all those doors you knocked? All those people you identified as people who wanted to vote are ready to be activated. All those people you postcarded and told it was important to vote, they're ready to be activated. These are the friendliest conversations people will have the whole cycle. You're literally walking up to somebody and saying, hey, what's your plan to vote? Wait, there's an election on Tuesday? I love that conversation. So, do me a favor right now. Does anyone memorize yet the website, the URL? It's swingleft.org/take action. Take dash action. It doesn't spell out the dash. I'm kind of old. I have to spell it out. But please, right now, it's urgent. It will send you to the highest impact district, the highest impact campus. I'm serious when I say we can't actually do this without you. And for all the reasons everybody has already talked about tonight, and for the reasons that brought you here tonight, how many of you here were almost 2 years ago for the Women's March in downtown LA? We know it's the biggest one in the country. For everything that we felt that day, for everything we've been working for so hard for 2 years, show up and get everyone else you know to show up too. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you guys. Applause. They were very well. So now we are going to introduce two incredible musicians, young women who are out here doing incredible work. And I'm very excited to introduce them to the stage. Chloe and Hallie are here, folks. Chloe and Hallie! Bring them up.
So we will represent nearly 33% of all eligible voters, yet only half of us actually show up to the polls, tackling the issues we face, from student debt and unaffordable housing to healthcare and immigration and environmental issues, requires regaining progressive power in our government.
Our next best chance to put a real check on the Trump administration and start saving our democracy and our future is to take back the House of Representatives in the midterms. But that won't be easy.
Yes, Trump's friends will be spending whatever it takes power, and many young people who are more progressive than their parents and grandparents didn't show up to vote in the last big election.
And we definitely need to change that. We, as the youth of this generation, we are so much more powerful than we think. When we get out there, we can do anything that we put our minds to. Absolutely right. This is an all-hands-on-deck moment, and that means we need to fully mobilize young people to volunteer this weekend and to vote in the midterms. And I don't know about y'all, but it feels pretty cool to be young. And you know, I turned 18 this March, and so I'm so excited to go out there and start voting. You know, it feels like the first time of doing this, and I'm just so excited.
Thank you all. Have a good night.
All right. Are we ready for more incredible entertainment? We have, no joke, one of the great artists, whatever you want, musicians, geniuses, I think, of our time coming out right now. I don't want to overblow it, but maybe I just did. Please welcome to the stage one of the greats, Mr. Rufus Wainwright.
Am I on? Yeah! You can hear me. Okay, there we go. I'm accompanied this evening by my wonderful producer, Mr. Mitchell Throne. And this is a new song that I released yesterday, expressing my feelings about what's going on. And basically, it's called Sword Gem. And yeah, we need to release it. Here we go. Woo! To sister is recording with me, and she's going to
I moved back to Canada 4 years ago. I was living in New York for a while, and for a long time, but I always come down to the States to vote, and I'd like to dedicate this song to the man in the White House.
So hopefully, you know, when Hillary Clinton was, I'm not mentioning any candidate, she's not a candidate. But when that happened, I sang this song, and I swore never to sing it if Donald Trump won the presidency. This next song, but then sadly, and I didn't sing it for a couple of weeks, but then sadly the great Leonard Cohen passed away, who wrote it, and I had to sing it again just to bring bring everybody a bit of peace in their lives. And but I will say that now that I do this song, it's called Hallelujah, and I'm looking forward to really singing it again when Trump isn't elected president. So I'm carrying on again. So here we go. Oh. You
no idea what's happening. We're going to keep the show going. We've got an incredible guest coming out to the stage. He's a former Daily Show producer, the author of the seminal book, How to Be Black. We have Baratunde Thurston right now. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's always been a dream as a comedian to follow a performer who rips the heart out of the audience one by one, has it pulsing in his head and crushes it into a pool of their own tears. That's my dream. I've just lived it. Give it up for Rufus. When I say fired up, y'all say ready to go. Fired up? Ready to go! Fired up? Ready to go! When I say take back, you say the house. Take back! The house! Take back! The house! When I say we will, you say win. We will! Win! We will! Win! Because we must. We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. Everybody's political now. Politics in America, we're being stress tested as a nation. And everybody's being political. If you're new to politics, welcome to politics. Welcome to America. I grew up very political because I had a black mother. That's all it took. Just have a black mom. She knows American history. You're an activist. That's how it works. My mom was very into blackness. She gave me a Nigerian name. We're not Nigerian. Not at all. An African American name wasn't black enough. She wanted an African name. My middle name is Rafiq. That's an Arabic name. We're not Arabs. She wanted me to have difficulty getting on planes in the 21st century. She was that committed. But she balanced it out. My last name, Thurston. Could be the name of a dorm in a very expensive private university. So it all kind of works out. We are living in such extreme times. It's caused me to doubt some of my own political beliefs. I find myself believing things I never would have stood for in the past. A couple weeks ago, New York Times breaks a story. Rod Rosenstein is considering wiretapping the president, invoking the 25th Amendment, and getting him out of office. I had two thoughts. First thought, yay, Rod Rosenstein. I like the way your mind works. That's beautiful. Second thought, New York Times, why are you telling me this? Let it play out. Stop snitching. Let it happen. Report on the other side of a preserved democracy. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, now I'm arguing against the free press. That's not normal. So we're not in normal times. The other thing I'm finding myself thinking, as our federal government is being run by people who enable white supremacists and all sorts of hate, run by a crime family, all of a sudden, I believe in states' rights. I'm like, you know what we should do? Return power to the people locally, where they can administer it according to their own ends. I don't like this overbearing federal government. How does one join the Federalist Society anyway? States' rights. But the biggest shock that I have felt is as the son of a black power activist with an Arabic Nigerian name, I find myself cheering on the FBI and the CIA. That's not normal for me. That's a bit weird. The FBI has undermined black leadership from the 1950s through the present moment. But when I hear charges of a hoax and a witch hunt and the deep state, I'm like, you know what I believe in? The rule of law. I think we should stand up for law enforcement. You know what I believe? Blue lives matter. That's weird coming out of my face. But those are the times that we're in. And the CIA, which has undermined legitimate democratic governments across the global south for decades, I'm like, those were practice rounds. Try it here. We need you now, CIA. We don't need you in Ukraine. We need you in Orange County. Let's get some of that pro-democracy activist money here in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a weird time for me to be promoting these ideas, but we're at this extreme moment. I'm reading about $413 million of tax evaded money propping up a pseudo businessman
who only loves himself. And I'm thinking that wasn't just money that his daddy gave to him. It was our money for high-speed rail, for repaired bridges, for health care, right? That's not just theft, y'all, that's grand larceny. And I'm looking at voter suppression in North Dakota, in Georgia, and in Iowa, and it occurs to me that the people arguing for free markets and fair competition, they fear fair competition. They can't handle a fair fight. They need a $413 million head start. Because without it, we wouldn't even know their names, and I still dare not speak it. So we have work to do, and the good news is, it's not all broken. So are y'all ready to get this done? When I say fired up, you say ready to go. Fired up? Fired up? When I say take back, you say the house. Take back. Take back. When I say we will, you say when. We will. We will. We will. We will. Because we must. Yes. Let's do this. Right on cue. So it is my great pleasure to bring out our next politician tonight. It was really exciting to see Mayor Garcetti up here with fog and smoke and make it more dramatic. The last week, like, is it the last weekend? Like, ever? Like, what's going on here? If we don't vote right, maybe. Like, that's how dire things are. The man who's coming to the stage now is the ranking member of the House Intelligence Committee. He's been serving in Congress for 18 years, representing California. He should be running that committee. If we do our jobs, he will not be the ranking member. He will be the chair with integrity, with intelligence, with honor, with real patriotism. Get on your feet, put your hands together for Congressman Schiff.
Thank you, Merrrrrrr Bay. How you doing tonight? Are you ready to do this? Are you ready to do this? Are you ready to win? Well, thank God, because I can't do this anymore. This has been the longest 2 years of anybody's life. We're all living dog years now. But I want to just take a moment, first of all, to thank you. Thank you for your incredible activism. Thank you, Swing Left. Thank you for so many hours and days and weeks and months that you have put in to bring us to this point
has the largest homeless
where we
problem
can
in the
win,
USA
where we can flip the house, where we can restore our democracy, where we can bring back checks and balances, where we can once again make the Congress of the United States a co-equal branch of government, where we can stand up to this deeply immoral human being in the Oval Office. Thank you for your hard work. I just want to share with you for a minute what is at stake. From the vantage point of those that serve in the Congress, what is at stake? As many of you know, for the last year and a half, I was charged with looking into what the Russians did to interfere in our democracy. And I need to tell you that what the Russians did to mess with our democracy is nothing compared to the damage this administration is doing to our democracy. It's nothing. The Russians couldn't cause us to disbelieve our own press. The Russians can't cause us to believe that the press are somehow the enemy of the people. The Russians can't cause us to batter down the independence of our Justice Department or denigrate our judges based on their ethnic origin. The Russians can't cause us to turn on one another, although certainly they have tried. They can't grow the divisions of our country. Only we can do that. And for the first time in my lifetime, in anyone's lifetime in this room or outside it, we have a president who doesn't understand that one of the prime responsibilities of that job is to make us a more perfect union. This is a president who gets up in the morning intent on finding new and inventive ways to divide us, as we see from that grotesque last advertising. The reason I am so optimistic, and you should be too, is all of you. 2 years ago, when we witnessed that puny inauguration, And it was followed by that massive women's march. We wondered whether that energy, that passion, that determination to right our ship of state could be sustained for the marathon ahead of us, this 2 years until the midterms. Could it be sustained? Well, you have answered that.
Last weekend. Would you do that? Yes. You all have friends in Ohio and Florida and Texas and other states I could mention. I could do all the states. But Illinois. So that's a great way to help too. And make sure if you haven't already, before you leave tonight, sign up out there in the lobby, get your name, just register, get involved, and we can flip the house. Flip the house. Crack that pot. The soup's getting hot. That was great. But thanks for letting me do this tonight. Thanks for loving this incredible group of talent up here. They had so much fun performing for you guys. There's one big final treat tonight, and that is we're going to turn this into a dance party. We're going to let loose. We're going to bring out another one of the greats. We've had so many greats, but this could possibly be the greatest. The high school dream of this is your high school dream?
Yeah, it is.
Tell us what your high school dream was.
To be Sunday, we were all made of stars, and see Moby live.
See Moby live? Well, I think you should do it. What do you think?
I mean, technically I'm just DJing. It's not really live. So, don't get your hopes up. I'm going to play, I don't know, some wedding songs. Yeah, that's my job, is crushing dreams. I'm being facetious. Sure. Yeah. Thank you all so much for coming out for this. I love Swing Left. I personally have been so obsessed with the midterms to the point where if people invite me to things that are not involved with the midterms, I just simply say no. So like on November 7th, hopefully we can all start having interests other than taking back our democracy. Because what I've been trying to say to people, and it's so egregiously self-evident, every single issue that we care about benefits from a good result on Tuesday. So everything I can think of benefits from Adam Schiff being the head of the House Intelligence Committee. So again, thank you for everything that you're doing, and we have 4 days to do as much as we possibly can, and I just want to wake up on the 7th and know that I did every single thing I possibly could.
Take it away!
hungry. Hungry. Need food. Go find Beck. He's backstage, guys. What am I supposed to do? Just caught hanging out with Hampton Brandon? No, I wasn't hanging out with Hampton Brandon. I was sitting on my phone at Hollywood Burger, and he came over and was bothering me, basically asking me all this stuff. I don't know. I don't know why he was talking to me, honestly. And then some dude, some douchebag live streaming, he's like, "Oh, it's scripted, they're friends," or something. Like, no, we're not. I don't really care for that guy at all. Let's see, I hid my pepper spray so I couldn't bring it in there. Nice. Got it. Fuck, I'm so fucking tired. It's been hungover all day. Well, that was cool seeing Beck. I didn't know Beck was going to be there. I saw David Grohl was going to be on it, but I didn't know Beck was. Is it all scripted? No, it isn't scripted. That guy's a real asshole. He just harasses everybody. It's not scripted. He's really like that. You guys are dumb, if you believe that. Somebody gave me some girl gave me a little tiny, some like Japanese chick on the plane, or on the train gave me this. It's supposed to be a little crane. She made this little crane, it's so small. I'm hungry, I need some food, dog. Where are my glasses? They're over at my friend's house. I stored my luggage over there. What time is it? 10? What do I want? I forgot what food I want to eat. What do I want to eat? Let's see what time this restaurant closes that I like. Both these places are closed. That sucks. Bummer. That shit is loud, dude. Does that have to be that loud? God damn. Freaking loud. God, that was awful. Give me a headache. Ooh. God, that hurt my ears. It was so loud. Huh? I'm just live. Was just live streaming the event.
Wow. Oh yeah, dude. I missed the mini driver. You were in the front seat, bro. Oh, that's a cool jacket.
Thank you.
I was in the front seat, and you were in the front seat, and I missed mini driver Dave Grohl. Are you gonna film it?
I already filmed it.
It's on Facebook Live.
It's on YouTube.
How do I find it, bro?
Burger Planet.
BurgerPlanet.com or YouTube?
Or just if you go to YouTube and look up Burger Planet.
Yeah. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah,
they were okay with it?
Oh yeah, everybody. I saw a lot of people filming stuff. They didn't mention anything about it.
I want to see what Minnie Driver says. She said some stuff about her citizenship. Burger Planet.
Yeah, check it out.
It's right there right now?
Yeah, have a good one. Uh-oh, hit piece incoming. Freaking hungry. That was nice to be able to go to the Palace Theater before. I've never been in there. It's cool. It's the first time I've ever been in one of these theaters over here. It's pretty nice. Bottles and cans and clap your hands.
Yeah, it just about sums it up.
Oh. Man, I'm so tired. It's been like so hungover today. Yeah, I must have had like diarrhea most of the morning. I think I took like 6 shits this morning, and then 1 in the afternoon. It's awful. Drank too much last night.
Yeah, that was sick. That was fucking sick.
Oh, it's Dion. Guys, it's Dion. What up, Dion?
Whoa, very well. You're downtown.
Let's walk around. I just went to some leftist rally thing over here. Yeah, you too.
Tell your streamers that all my money is in my pocket and I'm not.
What?
There's no money in there because it's all in my pocket.
All the money's in his pocket, guys. Don't judge him.
But you think that you got
Because people steal your money out here out of the case, probably, right?
The homeless people?
Yeah.
They come to me and they'll be like, can I have a couple of dollars? And I'm like, bro.
I'm out here doing something. Like,
That's red vibes, bro. Sometimes I give them money.
aw.
If they look really homeless.
Well, there's a lot of people out here that look really homeless. You'd be broke.
Dion, you love to stream.
Hey, murder rap fan. Thanks for the $3, dude.
What the fuck? I know Murder Rap Fam.
Oh, you do? Oh, nice. They're watching.
They want to hear something? Or am I like...
Oh, play whatever, man. I don't know.
Bro, what have you been up to? Why are you so swagalicious right now?
This is just me every day.
This guy just...
It's normal me.
Are you making burgers anymore or what?
Nah, I wish. I don't have any cash.
It's Tipsy Dion.
Just a little bit, steady
little bit, just a little bit closer. I can feel it. I don't wanna be in over my head. Oh, I don't know about it, but my son knocks it off. Just a little bit closer. I can feel it. I don't wanna be in over my head. Oh, I don't know about it for myself. God damn it now.
They're still dressed up.
Yeah. And I know, standing just a little closer to myself. No, you don't know no one else in the total world. Just a little closer, I can feel it. I don't wanna be in over my head, and I don't know nobody but myself. Oh no, oh no.
That's YouTube, so that where all this comment's coming from. YouTube. That's a YouTube proprietary thing.
Alright. Huh? I'm just really hungry. I gotta go eat. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Yeah, son of Gray, bro. I'd throw a couple bucks in there, but I don't have any cash. Are you streaming? Are you streaming?
I haven't streamed in like 3 months.
Why not?
Because I thought they were tired of me.
No way. People like you, Dion.
People like you, Burger, and I'm glad you're doing it.
No, I just don't give them a choice. I just bombard them with myself.
You like me or you die.
Yeah. Well, not that. Well, I mean, a perfect world, but.
In a perfect world.
Kidding. All right, see you, buddy. Keep on keeping on. Let's hang out sometime.
Dude, hit me up.
All right, we'll do.
I got you on Twitter.
Later, buddy.
Take care.
Oh, they got Carl's Jr. Oh, damn, dude. I might be able to get a breakfast burger over here. Hold on, this might be a good day here. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? Give me a breakfast burger, dog. Get my breakfast burger. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Breakfast burger, delicious, baby. It's gonna be good, cheap too. Oh yeah. This day just got better. Hopefully they're open. I think they might be open until 11.
Like, he really loved her. He didn't gotta
He really loves her. Like, he really does. It ain't fake love. It's real. KF motherfucking C. We got one here. KFC. Hell yeah. What they got up in here? Give me a burger. Give me food. This place is huge. What a weird place.
Amen.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Can I get a breakfast burger with?
Let me see, hold on.
Oh, what? And I want to add grilled onions on that one.
Oh, you don't have any grilled onions.
You don't? No. Can you add regular onions?
Yeah.
I mean, you have caramelized onions, don't you?
Sorry?
Don't you have caramelized onions, or don't you have cooked onion?
No.
You're just out of it, or what?
She still has the California Classic, but I don't know.
No, I thought you can get I thought you can get cooked onions. It's just like 30 cents more, right?
For extra onions?
For caramelized onions or cooked onion? Because
No,
I've
we
got.
don't have any.
You don't do that here? All right. Well, I'll just get regular onions on it. Can they cook the burger fresh? Thank you.
Okay.
And can I get a slider with no pickle and no mustard? The double slider.
You got French fries? French fries.
No picos, no mustard.
Okay.
La breakfast burger me la haces fresca. La carne. 705.
Can I get a cup of water too?
Sure.
Thank you.
No, I think it's closed.
She's heartbroken. I think it's working. It's just transmitting.
Yes, it's long. What's to go?
For Can I get a buffalo sauce too?
Sure.
Thank you. Sweet. We belong to the night, we belong to the night. Whoa. We belong to the night. We belong together. We belong to the light. We belong. Oh, I'm so hungry. You're banned, fake ice beside me. See you later. Sayonara. Look at these tables. Straight from the 90s. Cool. Everything's all neon and shit up in here. We belong to the night. We belong to the night. Oh, is this guy gonna fucking steal my food? Whoa, whoa. You taking my shit? What's he doing? That's a good fucking... Is that Roger? Michael? Or something? Oh no, he threw it on the... Thank you. Can I get some ketchup too? Probably 2 of those. Thank you. You have to do that so people don't steal the ketchup? Will they steal the ketchup?
Yeah.
Wow. Low lifes. The people will steal the ketchup. She must guard it with her life. How about Dion a burger? I'm gonna eat mine first though. Dion, I got you a burger. Hopefully he's still out there when I'm Lowlife's talking about himself. Actually, let's talk about you. You jerk. How dare you say that? I'm a highlight. Here we go. So sweet. It's gonna be real nice. It's gonna be real nice right here. I am excited to eat this thing. How do they not have grilled onions at this place? I don't even know. I do not know. Oh, here's some Carl's Jr. doing grilled onions. That was a pretty cool concert, though. I'm thoroughly brainwashed and ready to vote. It's a two-party system. God damn it, this one's falling out. What fucking push stay in there? They didn't have grilled onions. I had to get raw onion. It's still pretty good. A little crunch, a little flavor. Not as good as grilled onions. Feeling better.
What's up, Burger? How is it going?
What's up, Kush? I'm just enjoying dinner. Try a salad. I tried salad, sucks. Round two. And bang. Right. Can I get more water, please? Thank you. Thanks. You got a bathroom with this biatch? Where's the... I told her I wanted a double. This is just a single. Are you crazy? But, oh, damn, let's go over there.
Oh shit.
Motherfucker, he's not standing there anymore. Are you serious? I bought him a burger and he's not there anymore. Fucking A. Fuck it. Oh, this crazy drunk dude's over here again. Well, looks like I'll just eat this burger myself. It's already in. Not here, so. Dion's a vegetarian. Oh. Oh. Looks like piss out here. What are my plans for the future? If I'm in the bathroom, I gotta pee. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I'm gonna hit the bed early tonight. Been hungover all day. Feeling like shit. I'm not lying about it, dude. What are you talking about? I'm not lying about it. Get the fuck out of here, Kevin. No content? We'll go watch somebody else. Here, I'm about sick of your shit, too. You can go fuck off as well. Should we give them the banhammer, boys? Let's do it. Ban them all.
I haven't seen you produce photos.
Why would I do script? You guys are so stupid. You think any of these people are ambitious to write out or plan anything? They're a bunch of laziest people I've ever fucking met in my whole life. Most of them can't even stream most of the time. Why would they think they're actually spending time planning things? You guys are fucking dumb. Sorry, but if anybody that believes that's a fucking idiot. Let them believe. I told you already. I was sitting there. I just got done eating at Hollywood Burger, and I was sitting on the side looking up shit on my phone, doing my own thing. I wasn't even streaming. And I guess Hampton Brandon saw me and was walking by, and he's like, "Oh, you got anything you want to tell me?" And just being a jerk, kind of, you know. It's like confrontational and delusional. He's like, "Oh, I'm the funniest comedian." Thanks,
Take
buddy.
care of yourself, Beck.
Thank you for the $20. Woo! Thank you, Mr. Buttermaker. So basically, he's just like saying how he's like the greatest, blah blah blah, like freaking delusions of grandeur and shit, and how he's gonna make a comeback and all this. I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. Like, you know, like, great, whatever you say. And then the other little stream sniper guy came, so I was like, cool. So then the little stream sniper guy came, and he was talking to Hampton Brandon, so I was like, great, he's distracting Brandon, I'll fucking leave. So I went inside the restroom, I went inside the place and went in the bathroom. Then I came back to the little stream sniper dude is out there and was like, it's Burger Planet. I'm like, yeah, dude, just leave me alone. I don't want to fucking be on your live stream and shit. Just, I went on the subway and I came downtown. So, whatever. And that's what happened. If you believe it or not, that's what happened. Why would I fucking be scripting with him or plotting shit with him? I don't like the guy. Like, seriously. Whoa, Jesus. That guy. That guy's fucking acting crazy. Be careful with that guy. He's like crazy. That's fucking nuts. Everyone believed it. Well, they're fucking idiots, dude. The majority of this community is a bunch of sheep. They actually think Trump's a good president. Get the fuck out of here. All presidents suck. They're so stupid. Both sides are bullshit. Not the left against the right, blah, blah, blah. While we're arguing about the scraps and the crumbs, the wealthy are running all the way to the bank and getting the lion's share and getting the most of everything while we're over here arguing, oh, who's right or wrong? I'm fucking conservative. They're trying to make gay marriages or abortions or take guns away or whatever. Bullshit. They fucking need to be brainwashed. And the other side's just as brainwashed too. So. I think all politics are bullshit. I just thought it'd be a fun event to go to. I figured it'd be an easy way to find out which people I can ban easy and stuff. I figured it would be a breaking point for some people that they just have to be assholes and, you know, say some dumb shit. So it'd be easy to weed some people out, get them out of the community. And it worked. It was very easy. Probably banned about 30 people. Got him. Wow. Yeah, I don't have any money to. Heavy breathing. Well, guys, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm really tired. I didn't really feel that great today. I've been feeling like shit all day today. I haven't been feeling good all day, so I'm gonna end the stream. Probably do another stream tomorrow. It's probably gonna be the last stream I do tonight, so I'm tired. Only a little stream tonight because just went too hard last night. But thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for all the love. Hope everybody enjoyed seeing Beck and Dave Grohl on the drums. That was cool. That was probably the highlight of my night. And we'll catch you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Love you guys. Am I doing CX News tomorrow? I hope so. I was supposed to do it tonight, but Andrew started doing some 10-hour dance marathon randomly when we were supposed to do the news, so I don't know. Started doing it like before he even messaged me or anything, but yeah, hopefully we can do the news tomorrow. Alright, see you guys. Bye. Brought to you by Jar, the greatest receptacle to hold your liquid beverages in jar. Another fine product from the friendly folks of Global Corp. Love that Jar. Bye.